Hello mates, it's me, ALMT. So the update has just dropped and I decided to begin crafting a spear, which is a new weapon that is released in this game. Apparently spears are like a weaker sword but with a much more long range and can do piercing shots. It goes through the enemies and because I heard about it was good, I decided to try to make one on. So I was busy at that time. I have a lot of schoolwork, not really trying to finish everything, and also there was some quite busy things in holidays, like going out with my family, and pretty much everything else in life in general. And the way I got the cool stabby stab. I wanted to joust. Unfortunately, I'm the only person here, so there's that. Maybe in the future it will change. Now I'm just testing it first. I still haven't cleaned up my chest monster there, but it's not gonna be much a problem. So I decided to like test things and I want to enchant. Apparently you can enchant the same enchantments with a sword. Albeit you have to avoid the lunge one. I just don't like the lunge. But I would use it in a separate spear. It is lunge apparently has an ability to just move forward. Could be useful for parkour. And it has a drawback which it will drain your stamina, which is your hunger. So you might need to bring some healthy food. So that's my first spear. What should I enchant? I got the sharpness 3, which is just a standard spear enchantment. I'm just gonna test it out for a while. This will take a while. So I decided to test the spear for its first test run. Apparently I'm having a hard time trying to use a spear. I just need to get a looting, but since I don't have that, I have to use a sword instead. And I found my first victim of spear. Here's the husk. Apparently you have to charge towards that. You can actually tap the husk and also has a wider range. And here's me attempting to jab attack. And this is... I just have no idea how it works. So we take a little practice. Do it again. This would be better if I have enough speed, like an amount or something. This would be cool to use. I'm still having a hard time trying to use this. But don't worry, I'll get better. Also, you have to deal with some new mobs, like the desert variant of a skeleton called... I forgot what's the name of this thing. Parch. I think that's the name of the skeleton. And Parch actually gives you weakness arrows. It may revolutionize some like the villager curing stuff. It's actually that good. Finally, I found a Parch. I tried to aim. Decide to do a dodge bolt of the skeleton. There it is. One, dodge. And then I just charge it and, well, it's easy to fight a Parch here right now. I just have a strong sword. Oh, there's a... I'm gonna look for more of these things. It looks like I found a zombie camel jockey here. It has a skeleton, desert skeleton, and the husk. It's carrying a spear. I need to take care of this meticulously, and it starts charging. It hurts. I have to move careful. Oh my god. I have to go out now because this is really dangerous. Let's check. I'm just gonna deal with the husk and the skeleton separately. Here. Have to move really carefully. I don't want to get shot. Got the other one and start shooting. Oh, there it is. Aim. It get missed. Or did took out the skeleton. There it is. I got the zombie camel. I need to get you know, some sort of a saddle to ride it around. And apparently the first thing I did is try to place a boat for the zombie camel to ride on. Apparently it just won't fit. So I decided to like get one of those things on, get one of the saddle back at my base, so that way I can ride as a camel like this. This is the first camel I've seen. It's quite good to ride on one of these things. So I finally got a saddle. There it is. Time to ride this camel home. This thing is slower than I thought it should. Right, there's my home. There's my ranch. Come on. Bet you can jump. That's a big stride. Keep swimming. Look for that hole over there. There's an XP orb here. Okay, there it is. Now, on to your new home. Welcome to my camel ranch. There's a nice pond I built, and you can climb fences, which is something I have to take account on. Here it is. Here's some creatures right there. There it is. Welcome to your new home. I need to get a lead so you can stay in place. Apparently, I really need to make my spear as powerful as I could, so I just brought in some stuff and I want to make an XP farm, which also functions as a gold farm. This will take a while and I need to look for a good place to like build. I already found a place to set my industrial district, but first I need to get some other materials. Maybe I've left some stuff back there. And it's gonna situate it in the ocean, which is perfect due to the fact that it could not have other land masses to make the mobs will spawn, only right there. I may also make a mob grinder right there. Gonna get all the iron thing, all the supplies, and then I have a bucket to pour in some lava for the gold farm. It will take a while to do so. So now I've been running around the nether. The tunnel isn't been developed well for a while, but this is gonna take a while. It's just trying to make a distance right here. Then I just have to turn right there to set up my location where I should turn, and this should lead to my gold farm, which was planned. There should be more here, and trying to check if this was the right location right there, and it took a while, and I proceeded to dig, and digging takes forever, like really long. Guys, I stumbled into a debacle right now. There's a trial chamber on my spot. I did not know it was a bad idea to just set a structure as my like spawn point. Guess what happened? I spawned into a trial chamber and now there's a skelly just trying to attack me. This was a horrible idea, and I need to figure out how the heck do I escape from this. But first I'm just gonna kill some of these things. Come on, this is not gonna be that difficult. Also, I might use this at some point in the future. Look at them, they're pretty weak. I wonder where the rest of them, and there's one from the top. You just can't reach. I've already run out of inventory space. And dear god, they're so annoying to deal with. And there's another one right there. Thank goodness they're not baby zombies. So, there it is. Here's the skeleton. Die. There. And I got just a key. And a lot of blocks. That's annoying to know. And here's me digging all the way to the top, which was really annoying. Have to like light it up, go up, and block it with a torch. And have to keep doing this until I reach into the ocean itself, which is where I situated myself on. And there's a gravel, occasional gravel spawns, which is gonna be annoying. This is gonna take a while. Finally, I reached the surface, and now all I have to do is to pillar to where I actually want to situate my own spot. It's probably like some Y150 or more, and it's gonna take a while to do so. So I finally reached the appropriate height for my industrial district. Out here, I'm just gonna start pillaring all the way to whenever I stop. I don't know where it is, but it's gonna take a while. So right here, this is where the centerpiece of the entire base for the industrial district. This is the center, and I'm trying to branch out a path right here. I'm gonna move slowly. I don't know how far it will take, but until I reach, right there, then go straight for a while, and then have to continuously adjust these things to move it all the way from to the right here, just blurting out. What I fear about my school at this point is, like, I think I failed the subject, mainly because the entire thing is difficult, but also the fact that our professor didn't even give us the entire assignment and just gave us an exam that we don't know how to solve. It was quite unfair though, but I hope this is what I actually did correct. Maybe I will be lucky to be spared, and hope it will go well. So finally I found a sweet spot right there. This is where I'm gonna build my gold farm, and I'm gonna start trying to prepare for the entire building time. Alright, so I've set up my killing chamber. Okay, I'm not sure what to do right here, but I finally remembered how to do this. Like, this is the format I use. I'm pretty sure this has been done multiple times by others, but this is actually the most useful one. Maybe in the future, this would be changed if I move to Java. I'm pretty sure this farm is gonna get screwed up. Okay, there. Open, close, and I have to cover the entire thing right now. I forgot something, and it's really the most important component. I need obsidian, and dear God, obsidian is a pain to get, and I hate the fact that it's like that. Why does it have to be like this? But soon it's gonna get easier. I might also upgrade the farm and pray that my farm wouldn't get screwed up, because I forgot to see that I have a missing part of it. I have design already. I don't know who made this, but it is probably like that, like 4 portals with a center ignition chamber where it lights up the portal and then it just breaks with the water. Okay. And there, this is going back and forward is not fun for now. This is the worst part. Getting obsidian, and I loaded every single moment on this. Just look on the time lapse. You'll see what. now I'm on the top part. This is trying to figure out how the water should flow. Hopefully I did not screw up with the design. I forgot what it looked like, but I'm trying to assume how it works. This is gonna take a while though. Glass. Well, let's just go for the time now. finally got the entire thing to be slightly functional, I guess. This is the first time I made a lever switch for the entire base, entire farm. This should turn on the portals, and then press it will turn off. I fell down again. This is not great. Which also I didn't have a unlimited supply of gunpowder. It's gonna take a while to get these things. Yeah, and looks like they're starting to fall down. Let's test this out. Here's the piglins, zombie pigments. Here it is. There's the victims, and they are all here going to be killed and trap this button. And now here's the main issue. You see, the entire farm doesn't have a trident. That's the purpose of it. So I have to look for one, and it's gonna take a while to do so, but it will be the last installment in this farm before I start to upgrade the entire thing. Also, I found this Nautilus. First time seeing this thing, I needed that thing really badly. I didn't have a saddle for now, but they'll spawn in occasionally. And here's me looking for a zombie drowned, and find out it's actually harder to get a trident. I hate everything about this. I should have farm. Well, I can finally fix the farm, but there's occasional bugs. First of all, they randomly stop working, and when I try to turn it on and off, it doesn't work. This one seems to work well. There's only one part. Others just completely shut down. I might have to fix this thing before I start to cry myself to sleep. There, I need to sleep. And something did not work. Apparently it's because of the redstone placement. It's connected to this, which somehow shuts down the entire components. I have to start breaking this apart. And I think it's starting to work. Well, for the meantime, I have to bug fix the entire thing just to see the farm actually work. And soon I can just enchant my own trident. And it is actually working. I have to keep doing this all the time, hoping it would work. So this is the thing I'm gonna leave right now. So see you soon, mates.